So guys, we are having a huge news in the sport of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, whatever you want to call it. It's about the biggest boss there is in the world of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, none other than the WWE chairman of the board, Vince McMahon. As you can see here in the headline, I am currently reading on Bleacher Report. Vince McMahon is being investigated by the WWE board over $3 million settlement payment. So what is this all about? There's Vinnie Mac, WWE chairman Vince McMahon is under investigation by the company's board regarding a reported $3 million settlement he agreed to pay to a former employee with whom he allegedly had an affair, according to the Wall Street Journal's Joe Palazzolo and Ted Mann. So this is legit news, everyone. I don't think WWE has a statement on this, and I've seen several outlets in the wrestling media like Fightful reporting this. I especially heard this first from Fightful, Sean Ross Sapp, and this is a big news. But I am not surprised. $3 million settlement he agreed to pay to a former employee. So whose employee is that? Candice Michelle? Who is it? Candice Michelle, Trish Stratus, Tori Wilson, any of the divas that he had been sexting with during the Ruthless Aggression era. And $3 million is not a big amount to Vinnie Mac. I believe he presented a settlement on the Jimmy Snuka case, but that is disputed. Let's read the whole article. Per the WSJ report, that's Wall Street Journal, the board's investigation, which began in April, has unearthed other older non-disclosure agreements involving claims by former female WWE employees of misconduct by Mr. McMahon and one of his top executives, Johnny Ace himself, John Laurinaitis, the head of talent relations at WWE, the people said. The journal couldn't determine how many previous agreements were being scrutinized. A spokesman for WWE told Palazzolo and Mann the company is cooperating fully with the board inquiry and that the relationship with the ex-paralegal was consensual. So, this is something very, very big. Vince McMahon is apparently gonna get cancelled. Will this be Vince McMahon's sad last days in the WWE? Maybe. I mean, to the point that sexual allegations in wrestling today leads to the cancellation of that certain individual, it's most likely. But I think it's gonna be hard to execute it because the fact that Vince McMahon himself is the one being alleged to. So, let's see what the Twitterverse has to say about this topic. So, there is a trending topic on Twitter, and it's Vince. Okay, we see Big Dos TV free fake play. Dos, if you be yourself, man. Don't be someone else's fake something, you know. Just a piece of advice. So let's go to Vince. It's trending. We got Complex Sports. Vince McMahon allegedly paid $3 million to ex-employee after an affair. The scene from Money in the Bank with AJ Styles and Bryan Danielson fighting in Vince McMahon's office might never be topped. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, Sean Ross up. So we got Sean Ross up. I've spoken to a ton of people within the company about both Vince and John Laurinaitis. Posting soon. Bit of an update. Earlier actions for what the future holds. Internet reaction to Nia Jax's tweet in April. So it is Nia Jax. Huh. Other promotion that raised eyebrows. Stephanie McMahon's knowledge and more. We got Denise Salcedo, my waifu, wrestling's waifu. The Vince McMahon story, Lord. This is seriously bad. Let's sneak into my waifu's Twitter thread. I didn't even know half of these stories in the thread. So this is Rita Marie Chatterton was the first female referee in WWE in the 80s. She got into Vince's limo to discuss her contract but was forced to have oral sex to save her career. Wow. If it was consensual, what's the problem? There is no problem. AW Marks will use this as fuel to their nerdy fire for a few it will phase out. Well, yeah, it's gonna be high likely because it is if it's consensual, it's gonna be phased out. Like I said, it's gonna be hard to cancel Vince McMahon because he is Vince McMahon. So the initial reply is this like Vince might finally be forced to step down bad? I mean, it should be, but it won't be. Billionaires aren't responsible for anything. So yeah, Rock smelling that ownership opportunity that's about to open up, dude. It's I'm gonna be marked out if it's The Rock, but I highly suspect that if Vince McMahon steps down, it's gonna be Tony Khan that's gonna be taking charge of WWE. Okay, potentially, if Vince McMahon steps down, what would happen? I guess the smaller guys will finally have a chance. Maybe. We are extremely disappointed for Vince McMahon Vince McMahon for his unprofessional actions. I mean, I think I tweeted this earlier. Yeah, the Green Goblin. Yeah, like this. Yeah, he would tag Mr. McMahon. Yeah. So if this is the last of the Vince McMahon saga, gotta say, good props to okay, let's see. Spat Shane removed. Triple H announces in-ring retirement. You got caught. Yeah. Pretty much it. It's gonna be Nick Khan. It's gonna be the Khan Wars in the wrestling industry if this happens. Well, Vince, I think WWE is in a good place. I think people, smaller people will have opportunity. I think there's no more big sweaty men meta, like how Vince McMahon sees most wrestlers. I think WWE is gonna go independent style. Finally, like the old NXT, maybe NXT 2.0 will become NXT 1.0. But then again, yeah, it's gonna be hard because it's fucking Vince McMahon.